things got out of control on M5. Hey guys, what's up? So let's recap what happened on day 4 on the M5 group stages. First match is between Burmese Ghouls from Myanmar versus Team Lilgun of Mongolia. Burmese Ghouls is facing elimination if they don't win this. And because of their newfound motivation, they were able to control the game, starting from the first turtle. With the Ghouls' advantage, the game was ended from the supposed pick-off at the 11-minute mark.
Terrified. Looks like now he's going to use this split Ethan with the maneuver free, able to get onto Shadow as well as Nico. Eisen has to go back into base. Blink X, unable to find a hook. Orbit is out of HP, is down, killing spree for Nico. And now Stitch flying high in the sky gets Ethan as well. Unstoppable.
The MVP of the game is Stitch with his 1-1. On Game 2, it was the same story. The Ghouls controlled the early and mid-game, leading to a 10,000 gold lead in the 14-minute mark. And with the Lord's help, the Ghouls have ended Lilgun's reverse sweep record.
Will end this game. They don't care anymore.
MVP of the game is Blink X with his Tigger pick. Because of this win, the Burmese Ghouls are still in the tournament. Now let's move on to match 2, where we have Flux Esports from Turkey versus RRQ Akira of Brazil. It was Flux controlling the game with a huge gold lead of 13,000 with only 12 minutes in the game. And then this happened. It's a notification that an earthquake happened near the area. I actually felt that one because my place is only a few miles away from where the tournament is held. Anyway, earthquake or not, no one can stop the domination of Flux with their 14,000 gold lead. At the end, there was nothing RRQ Akira could do.
Game 1 goes to Flux Esports.
MVP of the game is TNZ with his Nolan. After that, there was a long pause because they had to evacuate everyone on the tournament area. And finally, the next game started, and we have RRQ Akira starting strong in the early game. The lead was within striking distance, but with the help of the level 2 Lord, it was enough to force a Game 3. Here's the final conceal play from Luis.
Oh, conceal use. He finds Sunshine. Sunshine goes down. And now there's not much that you can do. This is game over. RRQ Akira pushes us to game number 3.
MVP of the game is Luis with his on-point Kaja. Now we move on to game 3. Similar to the previous game, the gold lead is not that much, but the problems are the towers for Flux Esports. They only have one left, and the Lord is already marching in the middle lane.
RRQ Akira, they're in the base. The Lord is marching down mid. Takashi goes in, finds Sunshine, has to use the flicker, and full brush Luis. Luis is stopping him. King is going for the base, and RRQ Akira wins the best of 3.
RRQ Akira completes a reverse sweep, and the MVP is King with his Mortis. Moving on to match 3, we have Vult from EECA versus Geek Fam from Indonesia. In Game 1, Vult was controlling the game on the 14-minute mark together with a level 2 Lord. But Geek Fam slowly chipped away the lead with their pickoffs one by one. The game was even again at the 18-minute mark, but Sawa was caught during the Lord dance, and it prevented Vult from contesting the Lord.
Lord easy? After all this?
Yep. They had to,
and with the help of the Lord, Geek Fam secures Game 1.
Jumping forward, Sunset Lover with the Purify. The base is wide open, and Geek Fam will secure game number 1.
The MVP Snell with his Guinevere. In Game 2, we have Geek Fam playing aggressively in the early game. Here's a big brain Baloyski play, picking off Vult's marksman.
Let's see what their answer is. Flicker into the bushes, BBB! Big brain Baloyski finding Carvey. Marky getting all of the weakness points down with the crossbow of Tang, even with the vengeance.
And the lead was amplified after a wipeout on the 9-minute mark.
Your imagination for Geek Fam.
But Vult showed us that they're no pushover by successfully defending 2 Lord attacks. For the 3rd Lord, it was a different story. The jungler for Geek Fam falls, and now Vult easily brought down the Lord.
It's going to be Sunset Lover who chases all the way to the back. Marky with just one more necessary, finds it with a crossbow attack to the back. Niall falls first.
And with it, Vult forces Game 3.
Man versus the world. And the base is wide open, 5 seconds for Marky. Deus Vult will deny a clean sweep from Geek Fam.
That's gold. That's gold.
And then there was this incident.
If you can see here from the stage, Team Deals Vult, all of them has
we have Kid Bomba taunting Geek Fam. We don't know the story behind this, but he looks pissed.
Oh, change your name. You're no longer Kid Bomba. You're Man Bomba now.
Anyway, on to Game 3. I think it's safe to say that this is the most thrilling match yet here on M5. It was a back and forth fight up until the end. You'd never know who will win. Anyway, the match was decided by this Lord Dance.
Split push and attempt up. He needs to try and gank. Go with Marky to the back. Try to find a sandwich.
Kid Bomba jumps in, Minus Fury coming down, but that's gonna be the blazing duet cancelled out. Marky gets out. A boy dealing damage from the back. That's a bit of truncheon from both the players right now. Is that still gonna be the crossbow tank ready? Marky, Leon pushing in the mid lane. Luke goes in onto Magister right now. Is that gonna be a full-on engage from the side of Boy? But it's still going to be Carby who reaches the wave in time. 2, or no, 3 for 1. Now marching forward. Carby now brings it down. And Luke finds it. It's a shutdown and a win.
And with it, Geek Fam gets their second win. And now it's time for Geek Fam to retaliate.
Once a geek, always a fam. Now they get their moment. Now they get their moment.
Yeah, no fist bumps for now. Who started it, we don't know. But they were really right up. And later on the day, there was a notice about the incident. Neil, which is Geek Fam's jungler, will be suspended for 2 games because he has committed a violation that prohibits any team member from making inappropriate and insulting gestures. Anyway, let's move on to the final match between Onic Esports from Indonesia and Triple Esports from Saudi Arabia. Game 1 was an evenly fought match, and here's an outplay from Triple Esports in the early game.
Boy! Spatial migration cancelled out. Now Troll looking for the kill. The Dragon Flicker, a combo. What a keyboard! That's cold.
And we're not done yet.
But on the other side, how's Kyrie? A level ahead now jumps in on the Sano, blazing with defensively now with the cutthroat as well. No! With an amazing outplay.
Yes, Triple Esports is no pushover. They held their ground against the powerhouse Onic, but eventually they had to give in after the third Lord assault of Onic.
Jumps in with the facial migration, baiting as the Netherrealm. Kyrie jumping to the back, gets Tarzan down with immortality before he can even use that Praetor's Grasp. And Onic now is CW with a double kill. Kyrie buys the immortality.
MVP of the game is Sans using Novaria. On the next game, we have a Goshen pick from Sans. And here's an amazing catch from Troll using Kufra, killing Kyrie in the
Kyrie
end.
got there. I thought Troll and Tarzan would go forward, but here he is.
Beautifully done from Troll. Kyrie locked down and take it out. This time it's gonna be
For the second game, it was a different story. Onyx started the early lead, and by the 11-minute mark, they already have a 9,000 gold lead advantage, plus a level 1 Lord. And it was enough to secure Game 2 and win the series. MVP of the game is Sans with his unorthodox mid-lane Goshen. Now let's look at the group standings. Based on the games played and their scores, Bigetron Suns and Triple Esports are now out of contention. They're out because the other 2 teams had a 2-0 score. Meanwhile, the rest of the teams on the other groups still has a chance despite having a 0-2 score. All they need is a triple tie. Anyway, here's the schedule for the next match. And that's it for our daily recap. Stay safe and thank you for watching.